What up, guys? I am Matthew, aka Matthew Richardson. I'm PCW superstar Matthew Richardson, and I am here. They told me to do a full bio about me, so that's what I'm going to do. And they told me first to start off talking about what happened here lately in my career, and then go back on to when I first started. So they told me to do this bunch of crap, and it goes, there's some things you can do and some things you can't do, but uh, they told me to just go and do some things and talk about them. Uh, yeah, they said talk about the match between me and Bruiser. It's a tough one. Sit there here, you probably can't see it, but I can. So tell me to review it and stuff, give my opinions on it. So that's what I have to do. Yeah.
The following match is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the PCW United States Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, Bruiser Brown.
Fan favorite. Sure, fan favorite he is. Here comes the man. Mo Matt Rich. Longest theme ever. Come on. Come on, go ahead and walk out. Here I come.
And introducing next, he is the PCW Hardcore Champion, Matthew Richardson.
I love hearing that. I am such a hated person. It's so cool. People don't like me, and I just don't care. It used to be the other way around. They used to like me, and they used to hate Bruiser, and that's just the other way around. They don't. I got so many hates on what I've done here. Oh, like when I took that championship, boom, got him on top of the head. Yeah, and then I stomped him a couple times. The bell rang. Now I'm punching him. You know, coming to read some I can remember some comments they want me to do on this video. Bunch of crap. Kick right to the back. Now that was not my idea. I was just popped in my head right there, and I decided to do it. And 1, 2, and I was actually shocked he kicked out there. It's like, it was a slow. I hated that moment right there. I took my phone out of my pocket, and I was just getting emails and everything about this match. Just, hey, when are you gonna do the match? But what they didn't know is I was doing it there. Comments about the match before that I had. And I was a little sore from the match before that. And, Bruiser, he lost the match for that, but he was out strong, you know what I mean? He was doing it, but I found the injury that he really is, and it's his knees, right knees. Oh, the elbow drop, that was gold. I hit it the way I wanted it to go. He didn't roll anywhere, stayed perfect, and get the tables. Our tables are, tiny. It's like a board mostly. But actually, the tinier it is, the more it hurts, because your back is just on it, and your spine's the only thing that's on it, because your shoulder blades and your shoulders are just dangling off of it, and like it's just getting the middle part of your back, and it hurts when you go through it, because that's the only thing that feels wood's your backbone. And Bruiser rolled out of the way a little bit on this. I was gonna do a coup de grace and hit him right in the head, double stomp to the back of his head, and I was up there and I fell off the edge, and boom. My knees didn't go up as high as I wanted them to, because I knew from there, because he looked up at me, and he didn't look dazed at all. He looked like he was all here. So I figured I'll go for it, and I went for it, and he just rolled out of the way. That's not what I really thought was gonna happen, but that's what happened. And right here, he's ready, getting up for his finisher. I covered my face there for a second, because I knew what he was going for, and I didn't want him to kick in the face. And I knew he was going to go for the pin, because that's what he does. He kicks you in the side of the head, and he goes for the pin, and that's the way it goes. And so I hit him with the board, and he started getting up before I had any time to move all the objects out of the ring, So now I said, I'm going to turn into something, and then I kicked him right in the gut, and I was going for my move right there, and I didn't get it because I didn't hook it in. I was flipped him over it was like more of a hip toss is what it was. And I go up to the top, and I was going to do a little Chris Benoit, moved out of the way, and my head just bounced off the ground. Me and Dink's getting to be really, really good friends now. Their feud started out, we hated each other back in CCW. We were like, we're going to rip each other's heads off. And then that best good-looking super kick I done, the good feel of it, because I got him right there on the chin the way I wanted it to, and I didn't knock him out cold like I wanted to, but, I tried to roll him over, but he was just too strong here for the... Bruiser is strong in his legs, and he doesn't know it because you cannot get him in a sharpshooter, figure four, anything. He just... Right here, I got him in the Walls of Jericho a little bit, but it's actually not the Walls of Jericho because he wouldn't let me. His legs are so tough, you couldn't lock him in. So then I just rolled up an elbow and him right in the back, did it again. But that last time I came off of it, he forearmed me right in the back of the head right here, and it just knocked me out. Not knocked me out literally, but took some out of me. And then drop kick right to the face was amazing. I was punching like 3 times, 3 times, and check what time we got here. We've been in this match 7 minutes and 18 seconds, and here, am I going for the spear here? Ooh, yeah, spear. Now watching my match right here is pretty cool. Now he's hard to take down. He's a bulldozer when it comes to trying to knock down. You can't knock him down. Like, I've headbutted him like 50 million times, and then I've kicked him. Like, there was a kick, as you probably heard, right to the lower back area. And people love that kick. I call it the phenomenal kick. And now I'm going for my move. Sheet list. But it's an exclamation mark. So it's not an I, it's an exclamation mark. So I gotta say sheet list. And watching my match here, it's actually pretty cool. There we go. The reverse figure 4. No, God, that's the reverse ankle lock. That's a move that people would not like to use on them. And I turned it into I tried to get him in a I tried to get him in freaking. I tried to get him in the Richardson's device, and that super kick right to the ribs. He knows it's my ribs are like I got bad ribs after what we done at CCW, non-televised or non-anything. So when I got him right with the elbow, and he went out of view, and I spun him around. He's hard to take down. You wouldn't believe trying to get in the ring with this guy. John Cena popped in my head right when I slammed him, so I figured I'd just do a 5-knuckle shuffle. I hit it perfectly. I was going for the FU or the AA, the attitude adjustment, but I could not get him up. He's like 150 pounds compared to me, and he just turned into a Dirty Deeds, which I do not like, because Dirty Deeds is one of my moves. I'm Dean Ambrose fan all the way. John Moxley, that's me. I dress like him, everything. I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan, so I do pedigrees and curb stomps. And that was actually a good move by me. I crawled out of the ring, dragging him out. And he came out and I did a humongous super kick. And now I brought him back in the ring. I hit my finisher on him perfect. Neck snap back, everything. I was doing everything. And then Dink was just out. So I threw Dink over there. And 1, 2, put him out. Could not put him out. Bruiser, he's hard to put out, But I'm going to start lifting weights again. Build up my bicep. And then I will get Bruiser with a Samoan drop this Friday. If they actually want to do the off show. Because we are on the road to One Night Stand here soon. But, yeah. And, let me try to find this here. I can tell you about the... Here it is. Now, I gotta write this down, to keep up with the match. Here, let's just go off the match for a moment. And, okay. The King of the Ring tournament, Jeff Douglas was almost gonna win. Jeff Douglas had it perfect, and an Iron Bolt just did the unstoppable, and Iron Bolt moves up, and then it was Bruiser versus Adam Coast, which is probably my favorite match, because Adam Coast has been my closest friend, lost bad, but it was actually so cool because Adam Coast hitting with his own move, the spear, and then that was Bruiser's signature, and Adam Coast just went for the cover, and Bruiser kicked at it too, and so close. But Adam did not get it done, so Bruiser moves on, and it was pretty cool too. It was Jake Broad versus Blackjack. Now, this one was something that really scared me because it went on long, like a really long match. None of these are televised or put on YouTube or anything because these are just like backyard hardcore. We just do it for fun. These tournaments are for fun, and then the very last, the finals or semifinals, are put on YouTube for the main purpose of who wants to win a match and be called the champion, have a tournament that's not put up there, and then lose the title in the finals, and then show back up in their next match and can't be called champ, and then nobody knows what happened. Just then you take your word. So I put the finals up there, but Jake Broad took that match. And then we went down to Matt Rich versus John Danger. And I literally cried at the end of this match because I did not think I was going to beat John Danger. Because me and John Danger, we go way back. We were friends back in CCW, but something just clicked in our heads like Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Something happened. We just didn't like each other anymore. But don't have nothing to fear because I'm sitting here right in front of you today, right now, telling you I did win. The next match, the member of the Blood versus Dink. No, actually, I do not know. I just know who won. I don't know which one it was. I don't know what happened during the match. I just know Dink won. It's the only thing I know, so I can't tell you much about that match. I will get the end. I'll get inside of it, and I'll tell you everything that happened in part 2 of Matt Rich's story. But it came down to we're here. It's gonna be Iron Bolt versus Bruiser tomorrow, and I will go up against Jake Broad tomorrow. And then Dink is just gonna sit back, relax, because he's automatically going to the finals. Because he won the match, the last match. That's why everybody likes being in the very last match of these tournaments, because we ain't got much wrestlers anymore. They all quit. So if we have tournaments or anything, the very last one, whoever wins that can sit back and say, well, I'm going to the finals. So it'll be Iron Bolt versus Bruiser tomorrow, and Jake versus Matt Rich tomorrow. So if Iron Bolt wins, if Bruiser wins, they move up, or if Jake wins or I win, we move up. It'll be like Iron Bolt versus Jake, or Bruiser versus Matt, or Jake versus Bruiser, or Iron versus Matt, vice versa. Anything could happen. And then the winner of that match goes up to face Dink in the finals of the tournament. The winner of that will be crowned King of the Ring. And I have been King of the Ring on 2 separate occasions, so I know exactly what to do as King of the Ring. As y'all may not remember, King Scorpio. But this year we're not making our own crowns, because they said, hey, make your own crowns, it'd mean more. So I got a piece of cardboard and put some jewels on there, the family jewels. And I think I still have it over here. Yep. It's actually pretty cool to see this. Let me see if it still fits. It still fits. But they're saying that this year they're going to mix it up a little bit. I hate the sound this makes when you blink. But they're giving you an actual crown, a scepter, and a robe. Because I just put like, I got this red blanket, red cover. I put it around my neck, tied it, and there we go. My scepter was just my weapon, a kendo stick, with like a jewel on the end of it. But that was me for then. And then, I'm still a little sore from those matches. But, and then we got, but they're actually going to buy us a crown, a scepter, and a robe for the winner of the King of the Ring. And, I'm hoping I win, but it doesn't really matter who wins, because I'm going to dominate them. Anyway, King of the Ring or not. When Dink faces me for that title, and I win against Dink for the PCW World Heavyweight title, I don't care you King of the Ring or not, I will defend it against you. Now let's go ahead and go back to the match. We had a crowd, people next door. Bruiser getting up, kicked me right in the face. I reversed it and threw him down on the ground. And I did a big enziguri, kicked him right inside the head. We were both down. 1, nobody moving. 2, nobody moving. Matt Rich, kick up. He ain't even supposed to be counting, but it's funny. Me taking a little breather in the corner, and Bruiser got up, so I'm going to take advantage of this. Kicked him right in the gut, and I did a big tornado DDT. Whooped my best, but 2, 3, But we're going to start doing live shows. So we're going to start selling tickets and stuff, and you show up, and we'll have VIPs that get in. You can meet us. Stuff which most people's already mad because we live in it. No, I do not like Bruiser's pop-up powerbomb here, because He picked me up and just dropped me up. He just threw me up in the air and left me. Like, I can show you when it comes up. Like, it bothers me a lot because that almost broke my neck. Like, uh, but what that is that's one of his moves is pop a power bomb, and like Kevin Owens, and he threw me off the rope. I came back up, and he threw me up in the air and just left me. Here it is. This really bugs me. Like that right there. Bugs me still to now. To this day. Bugs me because I went up and I just was up there on my own. I was up there and I wanted to land on my feet. I tried, but I didn't want to risk hurting my knee or anything. Hate that stupid email. Splat me on the ground. Bruiser loves his finishing move, but God, that Dink did not want to count to 3. He did not want to. He told me, he goes, I thought you was going to win. He goes, I wanted you to win. I didn't know if count to 3 or what, or to screw Bruiser over. But he just somehow kicked me right in the temple and knocked me out. And I don't know what he done, if the way he kicked me, if it was the force or anything, but I just don't know what it was that he done, but he did. He did something. He did. God, stupid emails. But he did that, and left me there. And I started to gain consciousness back right after that, But 40 views, I go ahead and I like it. We got 104 uploads, 32 subscribers. Okay, Shadow Scorpio's theme song has 9 views. Iron Bolt's theme has 14 views. Bruiser's got 15, and I've got 19, so it looks like I'm the most popular. I'm just the most hated. I'm going to end this off with Shadow Scorpio. Why not? This is me, Matthew Richardson. If you don't like me, bite me. It's my old slogan. I didn't wear that much more. You know what? That is actually not my theme song. That is not Shadow Scorpio's theme song. That is that's my theme song. That's my old theme song. Well, join me. So this is, I I'm starting this new thing. It's called Richardson supporters. If you support me, like this video, like all the Matt Rich story, and there'll be a thing on Facebook, and Twitter, and Instagram, and everything. If you support me and you like it, and I'll see how many supporters I get. If I don't get many supporters, that don't bother me at all. I'm still gonna be the top of every business I walk into, including WWE. If you support me, do it. This has been Matthew Richardson, Full Story, Part 1.